Okay, so I'm back already. That was quick. There's a lot going on in the Cronos meme space, and I'm really excited about most of it. Some of it I'm hesitantly, cautiously optimistic for. Honestly, I guess it's in all of our interest, us being people who pay attention to crypto.com and the meme space. That kind of like all of these projects kind of be somewhat successful. The more projects that are successful, the more attention, um, the Kronos chain is going to get, and the more inflows we will see, and success begets success. So it's I'm pretty much rooting for everything out there. It's just I see there are projects I think have clear advantages over others. Um, Caw and Mery, Mystery, Crow with Knife, being two of the top leaders right now. There's kind of a back and forth. Again, I say it all the time. There's just this incestuous inflow of back and forth for the liquidity. You can almost see like the movements between one and the other go back and forth. And Mary's or Mystery right now, their narrative is they're on the verge of getting some big listings, and that's exciting because it really feels like it's kind of inevitable. It's probably going to happen, and it's just a matter of when. So you can kind of play that. You can kind of say, hey, like the momentum's building right now, and maybe I buy in and see what happens, or maybe you can say do what I did. And again, what I did is not financial advice. It's not, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence. This is for research purposes only. And I'm going to get a lot of flack for this because, oh, why would you do this before listing? But I actually sold my Mery bag, and I was I didn't put as much thought into it as I probably should have. Sometimes the best trade is no trade, right? And that's kind of one of the things I am guilty of. Is I do tend to just feel like I need to do something. But so this is what I did, and I think I'm gonna live with it for now, and we'll see what happens. I sold out of Mery entirely. I had a pretty good chunk of my portfolio in Mery, of my Crow portfolio in Mery, and it was a modest profit. I think nothing crazy, not like 20x returns or something, but profit is profit. And to be honest with you, I just keep expecting the bottom to fall out of it if it finally does get listed, and like I. I feel like it's gonna be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. It wasn't that way with Caw, but Caw didn't get the run up pre-listing the way this is happening. Caw got the run up after the listing. I mean, Caw had a very strong base, and it was consolidating nicely for a long time, and then it ran on the listing. Mery is just running, and that's cool. That's good to see. That's momentum can be strong, but the longer it runs pre-event, the more nervous I get if if I'm holding the bag there. Um, and again, that's just the way I saw it. I could be entirely wrong, and my opinion was even with the listing, short term, not long term. Long term, who knows what, but short term, like what do I expect the listing to do for Mery? Do I expect it to 100x? No, probably not. At this point, if it got to like 100 million market cap plus 150, to the moon, maybe more than that, you're still looking at like maybe like a 5x from here, possibly. I don't know, like, um, and so just based on the way the memes are moving right now, I felt like I could probably get more than a 5x on some of the next projects. I could also lose all of my money because I could definitely choose wrong. So that's the risk there. But I just feel like reallocating into whatever the next thing is. And one of the things I'm looking at that I'm actually really excited about, I made some big buys on, and I've talked about it before, is Mouse in Pasta, Stuck. Mouse in Pasta, or the ticker symbol Stuck. I am now pretty heavily invested in that, and it gives me, it gives me a lot of the call vibes. Like the community, they're very strong. They are also working towards some major listings. They just hit a milestone as of this morning. They had a community fundraising event for $30,000 to try to get listed on Bitmart. Now they achieved that milestone, and so it seems like there's a Bitmart listing coming. So I seems like that kind of volume would be good for the project. It's a very low market cap right now, very strong community. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at as the next thing, and I felt like, and I didn't put all of my Mery into Stuck. I kept a little bit of it in Crow on the sideline to do some other things, but a lot of it went into Stuck, and so yeah, let's go. Let me know what you're looking at. Are you looking at Mouse and Pasta? Yeah, I don't know. It's giving me good feelings. Some of the other, even like smaller things that I'm looking at, and I don't think I've mentioned this before, but I like looked at it and it made me laugh. And again, like I said before, like things that make me laugh, I kind of like. And I, knowing nothing else about the project, I bought. It's called Crotum, and the ticker symbol, when it's a cryptocurrency or a currency or something like that, it'll have the dollar sign in front of it to show that. And so if you look at the dollar sign as an S, it looks like some part of the anatomy that made me laugh. And I don't know anything else about it. It's kind of like an up and down kind of. There's like really not too much going on there, to be honest with you. But I laughed, and so I bought it, and we'll see how that goes. And I like things that have crow in the name too. I'm a big simp, and so if Crow Tum has that and the dollar sign in front of the name, like I said, I'm just throwing money at that project because yeah, hopefully that. Can you imagine if Crotum gets listed on crypto.com or something, and they advertise Crotum, especially since the the picture is basically like a scrotum. It's the picture on there is just basically a living a scrotum with eyeballs, I guess, is what I would call it, and that makes me laugh. I think about things like that, and that makes me laugh, and hopefully we can all get there someday. Also, some other small ones I'm still looking at that like I'm kind of like feeling out. President Platypus. It's looking at it's like it's new on the scene. It's trending in the top 10 or so, around there, maybe 9, maybe 12, I don't know. And it's kind of going, looks like it's a little sideways bound, but it had some interesting action previously, so I don't know if that's going to return at some point or if that was just like people dumping out. I don't know. It's here's one of the things. Yeah, I won't go off on this tangent, but so yeah, I'm looking at that as a possible something, and something to note today too is yeah, this I don't want to make this another hugely long video. I already feel like nobody's watching this far into it because to be honest with you, like I said, I kind of wanted to do a some sort of a giveaway, and nobody's made comments on the giveaway video yet. So I tell you what, I will double down. If you've made it this far, you're watching 10 minutes into the video, I will double the amount that I was going to give away in my head. In my head, I don't think I put a number out there, but I was thinking like a $50 giveaway. I will do $100 giveaway, and I will do 2 different memes that are, I think, very small cap with potential. I'll give you $50 of each, and you can sell them immediately and get that $100, or hold on to them and see if they rocket. And I don't know how I'm gonna do the giveaway. Let's see. If you say the first person to say the code word armadillo in the comments. If you say armadillo in the comments, leave your wallet address with it, and I'll send you. I'll send you some. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm thinking of the Giga and Raccroons. I'm still. I like those. Those are some small ones. RCO and Giga. I'm thinking maybe that 50 of each. So good communities there too. Something I'm looking at there, and so yeah, we'll see if anyone bites. This offer good for. We'll give it a. Yeah, we'll give it. I'll just leave it on the table for, like, let's say a week.